This was Kabul airport 4 years ago, just after the government had fled, leaving the Taliban unexpectedly in control and trying to hold back crowds looking for any flight out. In the years since, people have continued to leave in large numbers, but regular daily flights are bringing people both ways.
The most important difference in the last 4 years is the pause in war.
Suleiman bin Shah is a former Deputy Minister of Industry and Commerce from the previous government. He stayed in the presidential palace until an hour before these first Taliban fighters entered to take control. And he has stayed in the country ever since, now running an international business consultancy that also advises the current Afghan government, with a focus on reconnecting with the rest of the world.
I think we really need to accept Afghanistan as a whole, and we cannot, just be choosy on a few things and ignore the rest. And I think that's kind of the relationship that Afghanistan expects from the world.
There are strict limits on how much you can withdraw. These were the chaotic scenes outside one of Kabul's main banks 4 years ago as people tried to withdraw their savings. Today, stability has returned to the banking sector, but it remains largely isolated from the global financial system. The more serious economic challenges are what you can't see, like the roughly $10 billion in central bank reserves still frozen overseas since the Taliban took control, and the general shunning of Afghanistan for its rules governing the lives of girls and women, seen as overly harsh by much of the rest of the world. The withholding of international funding was made worse earlier this year with a sudden cutting off of aid from the US, leaving many organizations struggling.
We looked at reaching out again to other donors and partners who have been supporting Afghanistan, either financially or technically.
And those needs only increase as Afghan migrants are forced to move back in their millions from neighboring Iran and Pakistan, countries struggling with their own problems, returning with extra economic burdens into a country short on solutions. Rob McBride, Al Jazeera, Kabul.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.